Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game, I'm not a video game. Video game, oh no, what's the name? Video Game Armada. Time for another edition of the Game and Gear of 2016. And of course, this is the one true Omni Gamer Boss Bronze. Hey kids out there, you excited about Street Fighter V? Of course you are. But wait, do you have a PlayStation 4 or a moderately well-running PC? If you don't, sorry, you're out of luck. Can't play that game this year. The Xbox kids will be fine, they got Killer Instinct. But what about the Wii U? What do they got? I'll tell you what they got. It's called Pokken Tournament. I don't understand how this got under my radar, but it did. However, I was able to say, wait, what? As I checked my various lists of upcoming games for this year, hopefully cross my fingers, and when I did a little research, said, hey, you know what? This looks like a Game and Gear contender if I ever saw one. So basically, you guys remember Pokemon Stadium? If you did, awesome Nintendo 64 game that had the Transfer Pack, which allowed you to upload your Pokemon from your Red, Blue, or Yellow series Game Boy game to the Nintendo 64 and play those beautiful Pokemon you raised on your big screen TV. It was great at the time, and I'm sure they came out with other games like that. Pokken Tournament is very similar, but instead of taking your own homegrown Pokemon that you trained long and hard through all the Kanto or whatever regions we're on right now, man, 20 years, good grief. Instead, this is going to be somewhat similar to a Tekken fighting game. You have a choice between some well-established Pokemons from history, such as Pikachu, Machamp, and Mewtwo, and some of the later series legends, such as Secretile, Weevil, and of course, Blaziken. You even have some oddball new entries known as Pikachu Libre, which is your standard Pikachu dressed as a Lucha Libre. But still, cute enough to make it into the game? He certainly is. Where you, and I'm assuming either a computer or your best friend or new rival, will take control and do various movements and attacks similar to Street Fighter or Tekken with button presses that activate their special Pokemon moves like Seismic Toss, Mega Punch, Thunderbolt, and so on and so forth. Hey, I'm all for a Pokemon fighting game, but I honestly really have nothing to compare this game to. Not even Pokemon Coliseum, which in case was just like the original Pokemon games, turn-based as all. But this is more live action and more based on skill and not so much strategy. So really, this is one's up in the air. But you know what, people? I'm going to claim this one on faith. Because this is a Pokemon brand. Their games usually do very well, even when they don't. Heck, I played Pokemon Snap back in the day. And that was just taking pictures. Loved every minute of it. So I highly doubt Pokken Tournament is going to fail. And when this title coming out, you may be asking? Well, not too far from now, people. March 18, 2016. You know they already got it in Japan, right? Well, this, people, is the worldwide release date. So mark this on your calendar if you want to give this fighter a try. And that ends it for today. This is the one true Omni Gamer Boss Spawn saying that, look out, there's a wild subscription behind you. The best way to deal with it is to click on it so you can capture it and save it for later.